Well, as we get underway in this 63-kilogram lightweight semi-final, cries of Obada, Obada reverberating around the Prince Hamza Hall. And that is because the man wearing red is from right here in Amman, ranked number 23 in the world. He's the 25-year-old reigning Asian Continental Championship silver medalist from the tournament in Bangkok, Thailand last year, through to his second Olympic Games, having competed at 64 kilograms in Rio 4 years ago. And he is facing off against Zakir Safiullin, ranked number 10 in the world, the tournament number 4 seed. And he, the reigning Asian Continental Championships silver medalist at 60 kilograms, competing here at 63.
Well, in Safiullin, we've seen a man who doesn't look like a 60-kilogram boxer. Very, very muscular and lean, tight skin around the face.
Good start behind that jab from Al-Kasbeh.
You beat me to it, Ronald. Was just about to say Al-Kasbeh on the front foot, looking to dictate matters here. Doesn't want to let Safiullin get in a rhythm and start pushing him back, because we know the man from Kazakhstan is a very good operator when it comes to pressing forward. Good
Beautiful
shot.
Right hand landed from Safiullin. Good response though from Al-Kasbeh as he went downstairs to the body of the man in blue. But as you'd expect at this level, two top 25 boxers facing off, both of them coming through with continental silver medals in different weight classes. Incredibly high level of skill, and both of them proficient in so many areas of the game. Nice left, right, the right hand to the body, just threatened to stray around the rear. But look at the activity between these two in the first 2 minutes of the contest.
Al-Kasbeh will be very happy with his start, and so will the Jordanian corner. I like the way he's going in behind the jab. That way it's much more difficult to be countered. Good right hand to the body from Safiullin. Al-Kasbeh doesn't want to take too many of those.
Reverse 1-2 was an instant riposte from Al-Kasbeh. He's looking for that right hand lead again, and here's a hard right hand turned underneath from Safiullin. Here we see him getting onto the front foot, and when he gets into this posture, he can be very dangerous. Driving right hand to the torso of the man in red. Yeah,
feints the right hand there and goes to the left hook to the body, Ronald. Switching weight from right leg to left.
And it will be interesting to see how Al-Kasbeh operates on the back foot, because he's so used to coming forward behind a solid left jab. And if Safiullin can back him up consistently, well, what will that do to him in terms of his effectiveness? But brilliant start from the man in red.
Yeah, press forward throughout, behind a good, accurate left jab, which he was doubling and trebling on occasion, before letting the right hand go. Nice pawn right hand there as Safiullin came in, but there's that straight right hand down the pipe that you'd mentioned, Ronald, from Safiullin.
And Al-Kasbeh's strong start, giving the round for all 5 scoring judges. But make no mistake, Safiullin very much in this contest. So into the second round then, the boxer wearing red, Obada Al-Kasbeh, competing in Tokyo at his second Olympic Games, 1 kilogram lighter. After the rearrangement of the weight classes, it's a blistering start by both men to this second round. Safiullin content to box with his hands down by his side and trade off. Terrific shot to the body, but what exchanges we're seeing here in the first 30 seconds of this second round. Both boxers being cheered on by fervent sets of supporters. It's a fantastic atmosphere here, and both of them looking to draw encouragement and energy from that. Good right hand to the body after Safiullin held out his left hand like a rangefinder.
Trying to get that right hand off as well. As Al-Kasbeh comes there again, Ron, with the left hand, he's trying to get the right hand over the top of it.
Good right hand from the man in blue, and after being forced back, look at Al-Kasbeh. Take a look as to where the turnbuckle was. These guys know the ring like the back of their hand, but of course rings can be different sizes, and he just took a glance over his shoulder to figure out where the corner post was to ensure he didn't run into it before he expected to. But it's interesting, Safiullin, having been backed up for the first half of the opening round, seemed to make a commitment here to not be backed up in the second round, and that is why we are seeing these terrific trades, because he is not ceding any ground at all.
Yeah. Well, I'm very doubtful they can maintain that for the next 4 or so minutes.
Safiullin looking to get onto the front foot, but Al-Kasbeh comes forward with his own offense, and they meet head-on, toe-to-toe once again. Safiullin sneaking in a little rabbit punch around the rear of the neck of the man in red. He scores with a good left hand to the body before the second left fell short, but then he scored with a good left jab once more. Less than a minute to go, and the fans here pouring out their support for their respective boxers. What exchanges, both men having success.
Oh, good big right hand over the top. Safiullin tries there.
And a left hand whip back in response from Al-Kasbeh. This has been two-way action through an action-packed second round.
Good right hand as Safiullin advances there from Kasbeh. Almost going into a turtle-like shell.
But finding the hole through it with an uppercut was Safiullin, but look at the straight shot response from Al-Kasbeh. Terrific trade-offs once more in the closing seconds of this second round.
Oh, good
beautiful right hand, straight down the pipe, followed by a jab and a right hand over the top. The final backhand fell short. Safiullin grinning that gum shield. But a terrific second round,
nice,
and nice to see that respect.
Well, boxing, the only sport in the world where the both of you beat each other up, then laugh at the end and shake hands.
Some of the action, which was practically non-stop from bell to bell.
Really exciting round, and I think we have to give the credit to Al-Kasbeh for making it this kind of match in the semi-finals. Olympic spots already secured, and still given this effort and amount of excitement. Brilliant stuff, really, isn't it?
So Safiullin taking it for judges 3, 4, and 5. Excuse me, 1, 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah.
So it is all square for all the observers except Judge 2.
Who has Al-Kasbeh 2 rounds up.
That's right. Yeah. So it's 19 points apiece for 4 of the 5 judges. Everything is on the line in this semi-final. Who will go through to contest Asia Oceania Championship gold here? The trade-offs continue. As they did throughout the 3 minutes of round 2.
Unbelievable stuff. They started in earnest, drawn right away. No, I'm going to take this. No, you're not. I am. Let's have it.
And again, remember, both of these men already through to Tokyo 2020, but they want to send that message, their competitive spirits on full show here. Repeated right-hand successes
3 right hands in a row,
from Safiullin.
Yeah, and then 2 maybe attempts. Am I going to throw it? Am I not?
Al-Kasbeh comes back with a solid jab. And again, both boxers reluctant to back up. Al-Kasbeh, despite taking it, comes back into the pocket.
Good right hand from both men there as well. Al-Kasbeh's in a forward motion though. Safiullin's on the back foot, or weight on the back foot at least there again.
So he presses forward, but look at Al-Kasbeh willing himself, driving the man in blue backwards. But then Safiullin backs up Al-Kasbeh with a 1-2 combination.
Ron, do both these guys know that they have to box again tomorrow?
I don't think that's in their mind right now.
I do not think so.
All they are focused on is the man who is in front of them. And he is proving to be the equal of the other in terms of willpower and punch output. That's why we're having this tremendous contest. Oh, brilliant right hand from Safiullin. He gets on his bike to create some distance. Look at the boxing on the back foot now from Safiullin, who is changing things up. Al-Kasbeh remains in pursuit of him, committed to getting back into the pocket and scoring punches.
While swaying out the way. Oh, good counter punch there from Safiullin. He's trying to answer everything that Al-Kasbeh does. Everything. He's not letting him away with nothing. No pot shots at all. Makes for a great contest, Ron, doesn't it, when it ends up in this fashion.
Terrific single shots exchange between these two.
Wow. Oh, good body
beautiful
shot.
Combination from Safiullin, body and head. The final right uppercut was a corker. Jolting left jab from Al-Kasbeh, who's on the front foot once again. But look at the pecking, poking, point-scoring punches from Safiullin on the back foot.
That's going to be the difference here, Ron, I think. Exactly what you just said is what is going to be the difference.
And now in the closing seconds, Safiullin trying to get back on the front foot to bring about more exciting trades where he's looking to outwork his man with first and third boxing. The 10-second clapper sees both men plant their feet, bite down, and go to war with shots from both flanks. Absolutely terrific trade-offs. And what a contest. Safiullin feels like he's done enough. So too does Al-Kasbeh. Remember the context of the bout coming into the third and final round. The 4-1 split earned by Safiullin in the second round means that it was all square, 19 points apiece for judges 1, 3, 4, and 5. Judge number 2 had Al-Kasbeh up by 20 points to 18 after he swept the first round unanimously and took the second for that single scoring judge. And how do you separate them in that third and final round? For what it's worth, I think the man in blue did enough.
And
but
so
what
did I.
say the judges?
Safiullin for me, Ron.
It's likely to be a split. Which way is it going?
And the winner by split decision in the blue.
And there's confirmation. And look at what it means to Zakir Safiullin of Kazakhstan. A triple left uppercut on the announcement that he is a split decision victor. But let's give full credit to Obada Al-Kasbeh, cheered on by his home fans here in his home city of Amman, who played his part in what was an absolutely terrifically exciting contest.
Fantastic.
High skill, not just naked aggression, but plenty of educated punch picking. But it's Safiullin who took rounds 2 and 3, which overturned that unanimous sweep he experienced in round 1, where all 5 judges rightfully scored for Obada Al-Kasbeh. A terrific turnaround performance, and what a spectacle they combined to produce.
Wasn't it brilliant, Ron? Absolutely fantastic. And total credit to Safiullin as well for engaging in that type of contest and really putting his foot down in 2 and 3. Both these men wanted to win so badly, though, didn't they? Look at the war cries at the end from both competitors. And there's the scoring now, Ron, which you've already told us all. How you memorise all that, I'll never know, man.
It's 29-28 across the board, but 3 of the judges, 1, 3, and 5,